So hello everyone and welcome. So I want to talk briefly about an important organ that supports our entire well-being. It's working 24/7, and that is the liver. We need to support it by eating right and then also observing the right habits. Because when we go wrong, this organ suffer. And once the liver is sick or down, then we are sick already. Here are the top foods to avoid if you want to maintain a healthy liver. Watch to the end if you love to preserve your liver. Number one, fried foods. A lot of us love fried foods, fried chicken, fried bean cake, and all kinds of fried foods. May taste nice, but they are not liver friendly. They are one of your liver's worst enemies. Fried foods are very hard to digest, and as much as possible, must avoid them. Too much salt, especially refined table salt. We must be careful as much as possible to take caution. Sea salt is better, but then we must be cautious with all kinds of salt. Number three is trans fats. What do we mean by trans fats? They are man-made fats, artificially manipulated fats. They are not naturally occurring fats. They are found in most of the processed foods. So they are not also your liver friends. If you are aiming to preserve your liver, you must avoid as much as possible. Reduce them if you can't avoid them totally. Number four is caffeine. Too much of caffeine. Most of the caffeines are naturally occurring, and there are times when we need them in small amount. Remember, I'm not saying you should avoid caffeine completely, but go low on them, because too much of caffeine is not your liver's friend. Don't take it for too long, especially as most caffeines are quite addictive. So be cautious, they are not your liver's friend. Number four is processed foods. Too much of processed foods. That's number five. If you love processed food like bread, biscuits, most of them also contain salt, and not even the sea salt, but the refined table salt. They also contain trans fats and other chemicals used in preserving them. They are not your liver's friend. If you love to preserve your liver, you must also stay away from too much of processed foods. Stress. Too much stress is bad for all the body, including your brain, including your kidney, but most especially the liver suffers when we are under stress. So as much as we can, let us reduce stress, physical stress, mental stress, psychological stress, and all kinds of stress. As much as we can reduce them in order to support our liver to continue to do its work. Then alcohol. Alcohol can lead to fatty liver, alcoholic fatty liver. Most of us must have heard of fatty liver before, but when it does occur, you may not even have symptoms or you may not be aware. But if you want to avoid alcoholic fatty liver or fatty liver, then you have to stay away or reduce your alcoholic drinks consumption because of your liver. Too much of medications. Yes, you heard me right. When you take too much medications, whether it's multivitamins, whether it's antibiotics, whether they are supplements, whatever it is, but as long as it's processed in form of medications or drugs or whatever, your liver must have to do extra work on it to remove other items or materials that are not needed by the body. So the more natural foods you eat, the less work for the liver. So you get that. Too much spices, it's not good. We know spices are good for body metabolism, to speed up metabolism and to help keep you active and all that. But too much spices is one of the worst habits. If you love pepper soup and all those hot spices, hot soups, then remember your liver does not like them. They are not your liver's friend. So you have to be careful to go low on spices. Excess sugar, excess sugar. You must reduce sugar, all kinds of sugar. Sugar, especially simple sugars, but in all the way sugar appears, they are not good for the body. Once the sugar is too much, it creates inflammations. So in order for you to reduce it, you have to go low on sugar. You must have to go low on sugar. That is where we're stopping for today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because more of such tips will be coming your way. Keep staying healthy naturally. I'm your wellness coach, guiding you on your journey to recovering your health through natural foods.